Hey, so we've got this Ford Expedition here. Customer brought in a bunch of LED bulbs from GTR Lighting. We've actually convinced the customer to go with an HID system for the low beam, which is the 9005 size, but he's got the iLED switchbacks for the turn signal area, GTR Ultra 2 bulbs for the high beam, and for the fog lights. So this is how the front end looks. We're also doing some back end stuff. Show you how that all works out in a little bit. But for now, this is how everything looks, and we'll do a quick performance before and after with a lux meter and just analyze the beam pattern. All right, this is the factory low beam output along with the fog lights. Let's see. All right, fog lights on, fog lights off. Then we got low and high. Now, 9005 is pretty bright inside of a projector, but I will do a quick test with the meter, and I'll show you what that looks like. So we got about 230 lux on the passenger side, and let's see what we've got on the driver's side. So just about the same thing, 230, 237 I saw. Not too amazing, to be honest with you. We'll see what it hits with a Hilux ballast and Morimoto bulb. He's gonna go with the 6K, so it matches the LED bulbs that are on the front end and just gives that white, cool white look. Okay, we got that HID kit installed. That's the 6K Morimoto 9005 bulbs and the Hilux ballast is direct plug and play. These are low beam only. So we can check intensity levels by hitting about 550 on the driver's side and about 550, 600 on the passenger side. So a big improvement just from a plug and play system. Doesn't compare to our full projector conversions, but it gives you, 80, 90% of the performance in terms of sheer intensity without breaking the bank. So it's super easy to install. And we've also got the LED high beam bulbs, which are hard to demonstrate because the high beams on this vehicle are stacked underneath the low beams. Let me show you that in one moment. All right, those are the fog lights. It's hard to show off the true width. Those fogs, the reflectors actually kind of point outward, so these are really good for width lights. And then we've got the high beams, which again are hard to show and hard to demonstrate on this situation, but I'll show you the front end in a little bit with the lights on, but here it is with the shop lights off. You can see it looks really crisp, really uniform, and the color match between the low beams and the fog lights is quite good. A big performance boost. And unfortunately, we're unable to install those iLEDs. The location of this turn signal is very deep in here. There's not a lot of space. We recommend just a drop-in LED bulb like a Morimoto XB, something with a built-in resistor, so that way it's easy to change out if there was an issue. On a previous expedition, we have done the V6 Tritons, but the whole front end was off because we were retrofitting the headlight assembly. So I think for this kind of model, we'll recommend a plug-and-play LED bulb. But final look with the shop lights on. Looks really modern. Looks like a factory setup. GTR bulbs do quite well actually in these fog lights. They're really bright. And they have a pretty good beam pattern. You don't really get into that glare zone until you're in at the proper distance. They don't really produce any glare above it. So looks really good. Let us know if you have any questions. Leave a comment below. We look forward to hearing from you. We can get you set up with a plug and play system or offer installation services as well. But subscribe to the channel, let us know your thoughts, and reach out if you have any questions.